Slipper Fitz, state championship, beating Lunenburg 3-2. Ball on the backhander. That's 1-0 Greenfield. Here's one, and it slams it home! Aaron Landry is going to go all the way to the house. Greenfield wins the Division 3A state championship, beating Lunenburg 3-2, and then mugging Riley Drew. High school basketball on Freshman Access Television. Tonight's game, Drury Blue Devils come to Goodnoe Gymnasium taking on the Frontier Redhawks. Hi again, everyone. This is Chris Collins along with Tom Alber. And we also have our executive producer here, Kevin Murphy, and Iris Kaczynski and Tyler Wolkowitz helping us out today on the cameras. As tonight, a game that would normally be played in a tournament or on an independent matchup is now a league game, as the leagues have been reshuffled and realigned, and Drury and Frontier are in the same league. Let's go down to the floor for the starting lineups.
Please encourage these student athletes to be personal display support and good sportsmanship. Now for tonight's starting lineup. For Drury at guard, number 11, Zach Beck. At guard, number 32, Logan Davis. At center, number 44, Tim Berzu.
Okay, here we go. The guy, I'm told, the guy to look out Tom, in this game for Drury is number 5, Louis Gouliot, I believe is how you pronounce his name. And he's been with this program for a while, apparently. And he looks like a baller for sure.
Yep, and we'll definitely see that tonight, you know. And it's all going to depend on Frontier and whatever Drury's defense, you know, is if you can stop one of the other teams and hold them to less points, it's going to change the factor of this game.
Frontier's going to run that 3-guard offense that they've been running, which is Boyden, Spearance, and Dubril, with Brown in the middle, and Dylan Martin is the shooting guard. And Drury's got some height. Again, it's one of those situations where it's going to be a sort of a learning curve for any team coming out of the North Adams area for the folks in Franklin County to sort of get an idea. There's always good talent in the Berkshires, and Drury's usually in the mix for Western Mass Championships historically. This year we'll see what happens. And the game is on momentarily. Now it's on. Dubril jumps, and it's controlled by Drury. The Blue Devils with it. Left side to Gouliot. Back in the middle, they're firing it around. And down low on the baseline to Gouliot, who was right there for the layup.
Yeah, so it looks like they already found a way around that 2-3 defense.
Spearance now with it to Dubril, back to Spearance in the middle. Spearance dribbles through, stops, cuts, turnaround jumper off the glass and in by Tyler. And it's 2-2. There's a little bit of a pressure up front. They break it. Gouliot now, left side. Jumper 3-ball from the corner is no good. Rebound to Dubril. Ahead to Boyden. Boyden, jumper off the glass, no good. And rebound controlled by Brizeau of Drury. And here's a steal by Frontier. Lead pass, though, too far ahead, I think. Oh, he saved it. Spearance did. Martin from the corner, shot no good, rimmed out. Follows the rebound, does Spearance, and lays it up and in, calls a quick timeout. So good job by Ian to be on the ball on that one. We'll take a quick break. 6:43 to go in the first quarter. Frontier 2, Frontier 4, excuse me, and Drury 2. This is Redhawk basketball on Frontier Community Access Television. Well, Frontier did this the other night against Greenfield. They got out to a start, and then they got a 4-2 lead, and they called a timeout. At that point, Frontier was foundering a bit, and Greenfield then totally changed the complexion of the game when they came out for the second timeout. They ramped up the defense, and it was all pretty much Frontier from then on out. So maybe this is by design to call an early timeout and gauge the situation at the bench. And they break the press again. Brizeau goes in strong. Spin move, and he's fouled on the way up.
Pretty sure Eric Brown got the foul.
Brizeau is a senior.
Foul was on Tyler Dubril, actually.
Here's first, teams first. And a chance for Drury to tie this up here, if he can make them both. First shot is good. He'll get one more. Tonight's game being brought to you in part by the Frontier Football Parents Association, Gilmore and Farrell Insurance, and Attorney Dan Graves, who's the town moderator of the town of Deerfield. Second shot, front iron, no good. Gets one of two. Spearance now the outlet. Spearance now with it, hands it off to Martin. Dylan pulls it back to Ian. They're calling the play. Spearance, right side to Dubril. Dubril in the middle to Boyden. Back over to Spearance. 10 to shoot. Spearance to Martin. Martin bounce pass left side. 4 to shoot. Dubril in the paint. Dishes it off down low to Spearance, who lays it up and in with 1 second left.
Hey, if it works, it works.
6-3 Frontier by 3. Gouliot spins it ahead, pushes it. That's a nice little pass right there. All alone on the baseline was Ben Moulton. 6-5 Frontier by 1. Spearance. Left side it goes to Boyden. Cross court to Dubril, over to Martin. Martin in the middle to Boyden. Down low, Brown trying to juke away to Spearance. So Spearance is everywhere tonight. That's 2 or 3 buckets on the baseline for the young man.
Yeah, and the play that the Frontier is running, it just seems to be working.
Long lead pass ahead. Bounce pass on the baseline. Still Drury's brawl with 21 to shoot.
Yeah, and Drury, they seem to have some sort of press rate that works, but right there you saw that Frontier was able to, knock the ball out of bounds and stop them scoring.
Well, they've got the speed to get back and be able to defend that.
Yep,
Off the glass it in. Nice power move inside by Moulton. Lead pass ahead for Boyd, not a bound. It's going to be Drury ball with a chance to take their first lead, or their second lead, as they trail 8-7 with 5:03 to go first quarter.
Yes.
Lob ahead to Moulton and to Gouliot. Gouliot down low. Nice move to Brazeau. Lays it up and in. It's 9-8. Drury. Spearance with it now. Crosses the timeline. Spearance, right side to Dubril. Dubril on the elbow. And interior pass broken up. Spearance loses it. And Drury comes away with it. In the middle to Brazeau, lays it up and in. So Drury's starting to get some momentum here.
Yeah, they got to find a way to figure out defense, just getting back after that.
Ian Spearance goes coast to coast through heavy coverage and lays it up and in. He's having quite a night already. Gouliot with it. Goes cross court. And they try to penetrate, and it's a traveling is called on Logan Davis, so we're going the other way.
Yeah, so Frontier's going to have to run a press break here. Drury's pressing.
Inbound to Dubril. Dubril spins away. Over to Boyd in the backcourt. Not a lot of time. He lobs it way ahead to Dubril. Brown ends up with it on the floor. Dubril after it. Bodies are rolling around on the floor after it. Brazeau is down there. Possession arrow favors Frontier. And they'll get it with 15 seconds to shoot. Actually, they're going to give the ball. Did they call a foul? They called the jump ball, I thought. Well, we'll take a timeout and figure out what happened. 3:47 to go in period 1. It's Drury 11, Frontier 10. This is Redhawk basketball on Frontier Community Access Television. So let's figure out what this is. It looks like it's going to be Drury basketball. The possession arrow, I thought, favored Frontier, unless they switched it real fast. So Drury will get it under their own basket. No foul called. And they'll bring it up. Again, Spearance hassling the backcourt. Gouliot gets it top of the key. Gouliot trying to make a move. Dishes it off.
Yeah, they're back in that 2-3 defense
And a three-pointer is good by Ben Moulton. He got fouled, so a chance for the rare 4-point play here. They went down there. He got shot there. It's going to be two quick fouls on Dubril. And they're going to probably get him out of there. And it looks like checking in is going to be Dante Ruggiero. Foul shot does not go. Out of bounds. Whistle. And it's going to be Frontier basketball. Ruggiero is in. Looks like the Hawks have new uniforms and a lot of new numbers. Ruggiero was wearing 12. Now he's wearing number 0. And he gets the inbound pass. Again, Drury pressing. Up ahead to Ian Spirance. Spirance. Right side, Ruggiero for 3, no good. And Boyden gets the rebound. Tries to dribble it through, blocked on the way up, and recovered. Here's Moulton.
Oh, nice steal
and a
there.
Steal. Ruggiero with it now. Ruggiano down low. Brown blocked on the way up. And it's going to be Frontier basketball with 21 to shoot. Ruggiano to inbound under the basket. Martin gets the shoe tied up. Ruggiano lobs it out to Spirance. Spirance driving through. Just pass down low. Ruggiano shot good. On the baseline. Big bucket there for Frontier as they trail by 2 now. Up ahead to Moulton. And again, spin move, and it's going to be a travel.
No, I think it was an offensive foul.
Oh, okay. That was Brazeau. Looked like he cleared the guy out. You're right. It was his first, team second. 2:36 to go, period 1. Ruggiano gets the inbound pass. Back over to Boyden.
You got to get over half court.
Ruggiano crosses the timeline, gets nailed on the way through, falls down. And Gouliot gets fouled on the way up, and he will go to the line to shoot a couple here. So the press is working for Drury. It's got Frontier a little bit hemmed up right now and making it tough for them to get out of their own end. Foul is going to be on Spirance, his first, team's third. First shot by Gouliot is good. We'll get one more.
Yeah, so around 2:20 left to play in this first quarter. And Drury could lead by 4 right now if he makes his 3-throw.
Brown is out, and into the game is David Gray for the Hawks. Gouliot's second shot, no good, but a lane violation, I think. They're going to shoot it again.
That's not what you want to do.
No. He makes the second one. Technically the third one. Ruggiano now up ahead to Gray. To Spirance. Spirance jumper in the lane. Goes!
Yeah. Spirance has 8 on the night for Frontier, so.
Gouliot now driving drive through. Looks like he took a walk. No call. Now a battle for underneath it. It's going to be a foul on Drury. I'll tell you, if he didn't travel, he sure looked like it, but those long legs, maybe I didn't see it right, but
yeah.
Inbound pass to Spirance. Spirance hands it off to Martin. Martin fakes a deep 3. This is down low to Spirance. Spirance goes to the outside. Boyden trying to drive through. Shot up the glass, no good. Out of bounds, still Frontier basketball with 16 seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah, so it kind of seems like Drury knows that Dylan Martin can be lethal from the 3-point line.
Yep.
So.
Well, certainly, I mean, the word's out on him. And there's Martin from the 3-point line. Hit the side of the backboard, though. Rebound controlled by Drury. Fast break for the Devils. Gouliot pass to the corner and laying it up, but no good. Gouliot puts back the rebound and in. 18-14, Drury by 4. And it's still going to be the Frontier basketball as it was tipped. And Spearance had the presence of mind to let it go out. Spearance crosses half court with it. Left side to Martin, back to Spearance. On the right side, Reggiano runs over his guy, and it's going to be a blocking foul, although very close to being an offensive foul.
Yep.
It should be non-shooting. Yeah.
And the foul was on Anthony Penegill Montaigne.
Another one of the seniors on this team. 1:08 to go in the quarter. Spearance looking to throw it in. Lobs it out to Reggiano. Out by the circle. Reggiano calling the play. Hands it off to Ian. Jumper, Gray off the glass, no good, too strong. Gray gets his own rebound, kicks it back to Reggiano, to Martin, to Spearance. Left side it goes to Gray. In the corner it goes to Boyden. Back to Spearance, Martin rather. To Reggiano. Reggiano's going to spot it for 3. No good. Spearance the rebound. I'll tell you, he's been everywhere tonight.
Yep, and he has 10 for Frontier, so.
10 of Frontier's 16 belong to number 2. Gouliot off the swing pass, no good. Battle for the rebound, goes back out. He faked the shot, and Moulton with the shot, no good. Put back by Brazeau is in. 20-16, Drury by 4, 5 seconds left. Spearance got to get it over. Gray gonna drive through, running one-hander in the lane, too late. And that will end the first quarter. We have played 1 quarter from South Deerfield. The end of 1 quarter. It's Frontier trailing your Drury 20-16. This is Redhawk basketball on Frontier Community Access Television. So far so good. Thank you very much for this. Yeah, good fast breaks. I mean, this is good stuff. Yeah. Well, the other night, that Greenfield game was shockingly bad for Greenfield. I don't know what they were thinking, but.
Greenfield, I mean, they've lost a couple games. I know they've been for a while.
Second quarter action about to get underway. Chris Collins along with Tom Albert. Kevin Murphy is the executive producer of Frontier Community Access Television Sports, and being joined in the upstairs booth by Iris and Tyler, our 2 volunteers, helping film this one. Good game so far. Drury by 4, Frontier inbounds. Spearance in the middle to Gray. They kick it back outside. In the corner, Boyden for 3, air ball. Rebound control by Drury. Moulton. In the middle it goes to Logan Davis. Shot no good. We got the rebound, kicks it back out. Moulton for 3, gets the roll. Ben Moulton with a 3 ball. Makes the count 23-16. Drury by 7. Spearance runs right side, gets a screen from Reggiano. Spearance kicks it out to Martin. Martin for 3, yes!
Oh.
Got to get him going.
Yep.
Get him hot, and anything can happen. 23-19. Drury by 4. Gouliot now with it. Over to Moulton. Moulton for 3. Spins out, no good. Dylan Martin the rebound. Fast break Frontier. Here comes Dylan to Spearance. Spearance for 3. No. Brazeau the rebound.
One thing I will say is Frontier's kind of being out-rebounded, and
Well, there's a definite height advantage Drury has, but it's also positioning, too. A lot of these are deep rebounds. They're kind of funky bounces, and Drury's been right there on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, and then when Frontier's on offense, they have like usually 4 people on the outside of the arc and then maybe 1 or 2 in.
Brazo is out, and into the game is Armont David.
And then foul was on, or by Ian Spearn, so.
Left side. You go cross court. 3-second violation called against Armont.
Oh, yeah, that's a travel.
I don't think Gray expected that pass to come to him. And he fell right on the line, unfortunately for him.
Yeah.
So that's a backcourt violation. They throw it into Zach Davignon into the game. Zach, left side to Davis. Gouliac goes cross court to Zach, down low to Moulton, off the glass, no good. And rebound, knocked loose. And Boyden tries to control and does. Bounces to Ruggiano. Come the Hawks, they got the numbers. Martin, and he traveled. Double dribbled, actually. What did I do? He double dribbled. That's what you did. 23-19, 6:09 to go in the half. And Drury has the basketball. Cross court to Dean. Stolen away, Ruggiano. Up ahead to Gray. Gray lays it up, doesn't make it. Rebound goes to Gray, but he was out of bounds. And we're going the other way.
Yep. So it's just not falling Frontier's way, you know, a little bit here.
Well, I think Drury's been carrying the play for the better part of this quarter and the end of the first. And Frontier, you know, you mentioned the rebounding's been very important. Drury's getting 2 and 3 cracks the shot at the basket. A little backcourt pressure. Up ahead to Davignon. And loses control, so Frontier will get it back.
Yeah. When I played basketball, the only thing I really could do was rebound the ball.
Boyd with it now to Ruggiano. Ruggiano takes a 3-ball and hits it! And they got fouled on the way up, but no one called it. But it's 3 points. And Frontier is within 1, 23-22. Love it up ahead. 3-pointers, no good. Rebound pulled down by Schreiber just into the game. To Ruggiano. Ruggiano right side to Boyden. Boyden with it. Spinning away from containment. Over to Martin. To Ruggiano. In the corner. Schreiber for 3. Oh, bucket! And Frontiers got the lead back. 25-23. 4:47 to go in the half. Left side to Davignon. They go cross court. Moulton with it now. They fired around the perimeter. Lobbed over to Moulton. Moulton for 3.
Yep.
Good. Yeah, nobody near him.
Yeah, and he is 13 on the night for Drury.
26-25. Ruggiano gets a lane, gets fouled on the way through. Foul will be on the floor. And Gouliat's checking back into the game. And Armont David is stepping out. That foul was on Logan Davis, his first team's 4th. Inbounds to Martin. Martin trying to drive through, running one-hander, misses badly. Out of bounds, and it's still going to be Frontier basketball as it went off of a Drury player.
Yeah, one thing the other night was Frontier, like I think it was in the first or second half, they were giving up a lot of fouls, you know. And most of them were tic-tac fouls.
And steal now as Gray got just consumed, and that's going to be offensive foul. As taking one for the team was Martin on that one. He got drilled on the way through. And you can't do that. It's on Zach Davignon, his first, team's 5th. The 2 away from the bonus. Reggiano now with it. Up ahead to Boyden, to Gray in the middle. Gray at the pivot to Boyden. Boyden for 3. Air ball out of bounds. Schreiber tried to save it but couldn't get to it.
Well, Drury seems to have some fans, but.
Inbound pass to Davignon. Over to Logan. Up ahead to Davignon. Now Gouliot for 3. Spins out, no good. Rebound controlled by Moulton. They go out. Davignon for 3. Spins out, no good. And rebound pulled down by Brazeau. And the 3 ball from the corner by Moulton is good. So you're right. That rebounding is becoming an issue for Frontier. Drury's winning everything on the boards, it seems.
Yeah, and Benjamin Moulton for Drury has 16 points, so.
Schreiber has the ball taken away. They're doing a good job triangulating the ball carrier, too. They made a couple of steals like that. Brazeau with it now. Goes cross court to Davis.
Can't give him that.
Now a 3 is good by Davignon. And suddenly Drury's starting to open it up as the lead's back up to 7. Timeout on the floor. We'll take the break. 2:49 to go in the half. Drury 32, Frontier 25. This is Redhawk basketball on Frontier Community Access Television. High school basketball on Frontier Community Access Television. Being brought to you in part by the Frontier Football Parents Association, also by Gilmore and Farrow Insurance, and attorney Dan Graves. He is the town moderator of Deerfield. Chris Collins with Tom Alber. Kevin Murphy's here along with Iris and Tyler helping out with the camera. As just like that, Drury has opened the lead back up by 7 points, 32-25. Reggiano now being pestered in the backcourt. Martin bounces ahead to Schreiber, and they try to pass to Boyden. Stolen. Schreiber will take a 3. Spins out, no good. And again, rebound by Brazeau. Left side it goes. And this is Davignon with it. 11 to shoot. Davignon to Gouliot. Gouliot spin move off the glass, no good. Nice, pretty move, but didn't fall. Boyden the rebound. Fast break to Reggiano. Almost a little too fast as Frontier's playing about a second ahead of where they want to be right now. I mean, transition basketball is good, but it's got to be in control.
Yep. And these last couple of plays can decide who's going to lead in going into the second half.
Driving through, spin back, travel. 1:44 to go in the half. 25 for Frontier, 32 for Drury. And the Hawks getting beat on the boards right now, but they're hanging with every other aspect of the game. Now a foul on Davignon who blocked Reggiano. That's something a coach hates to see.
Yep.
And that's 2 on him. He's going to come out. And back into the game is Anthony Pettengill Montaya.
Oh, almost lost it there. Yeah.
Boyden now with it. Bounce pass to Reggiano. Reggiano spinning away from containment. Left side to Martin. DeMart in the paint. Jumper in the lane by Boyden is good. Pat Boyden has a bucket. 32-27, 1:18 to go in the half. Logan Davis, right side to Moulton on the overplay. Moulton counted one as he got blocked on the way up. Eric Brown did his best to defend that, but Moulton was not to be denied, and he's had quite a first half.
Yeah, he has, I think, 18 points on the night. So
we expected Gouliot to be the factor, but it's been Moulton that's been the killer, and there's another one for him. 35-27. The lead is now 8 for Drury, largest of the game so far for them. Boyden with it now. Ahead to Martin, to Schreiber. Cross court to Reggiano. Reggiano drives through.
That might be enough.
And gets blocked on the way up, so Anthony will go to the line, or Dante rather will go to the line to shoot a couple. And the foul is going to be on Pettengill Montoya, his second, team 7th. Giano's first one in front of the iron, no good. He'll get one more. 55.9 seconds left in the half. And he makes the second one, makes one of two. 35-28, Drury. Trying to work on Reggiano, over to Gouliot. Gouliot spins away off the glass, doesn't go. Second effort, good. Followed his own ball. 9-point lead for Drury. Up ahead to Schreiber. Cross court to Boyden. Boyden fakes the pass, drives through. Running one-hander in the lane off the glass high, no good. Saved by Drury. There come the Devils up ahead. Moulton for three. No.
Finally getting the rebound.
Rebound by Brown. Outlet pass to Boyden. Boyden slows it down. Over to Reggiano. To Dylan Martin.
Shot clock's off.
6 seconds left. DeMart goes right side, kicks it back. Deep three by Boyden, wicked deep. And that's how the half will end. So the Redhawks are in a dogfight tonight on their own floor as they trail the Drury Blue Devils by a count of 37-28. It's halftime at Goodnoe Gymnasium. Second half action coming up on Frontier Community Access Television. Second half action upcoming here from Goodnoe Gymnasium. The Frontier Redhawks trail the Drury Blue Devils by a count of 37-28. Battle's definitely won on the boards, Tom, by Drury. Great offensive and defensive rebounding has made it difficult for Frontier to get many second shots at the ball. And, they're still moving the ball well, and they're still passing the ball well, but Drury seems to have been carrying the better of the play.
Yep. So, like, some big takeaways is Benjamin Moulton for Drury. He has 19 points, which is over half of Drury's points, and most of those points have been threes.
Yep.
And like there was at one point I saw that he was just wide open, and as soon as that ball goes into the air, he's going to make that. So.
Yeah. And the thing is, he's tough to defend because he's got good speed, but he's also a tall kid.
Yeah.
And Drury definitely has bigger kids in terms of height than Frontier does. Frontier, they sort of make their bones with scrappy defense and timely shooting. Dylan Martin has only, I think, had 1 3 in this game.
Yep.
And the rest of the offense is sort of run through Ian Sperance, which is surprising because it doesn't often go that way.
Yeah, and Ian Sperance, he has 10 on the night. And then someone who we didn't see like a lot of was Tyler DeBrio because he got 2 quick fouls, and then you want to save your player for the second half. Some other major point scorers was Dante Ruggiano, who had 6 points, and then Dylan Martin, he had 5 for Frontier. And then on the other side, you had Louis Guillotin with 8 points, and then Tim Brazou with 7.
Yeah, and Brazou's been a demon on the boards, too. And the thing that Drury does very, very well is they play the baseline very well. They were setting up a lot of opportunities for passes down low that Frontier just couldn't defend because they didn't have the height and they didn't have the position. I think that we've always known about Drury. I mean, Drury is a Berkshire team. Berkshire team is notoriously tough, and they're well coached, they're well disciplined, and these guys obviously came to play tonight. So we'll see if Frontier can claw their way back from the 9-point deficit and to bring you the play-by-play action for the third quarter. We say hello to our good friend, Mr. Tom.
Yes. So it looks like they're going to start off with the ball, unless, yep, I think they will. So Louis Guillotin is going to pass the ball on. So Zachary Devengunan passes it back to. They get it down low.
Ooh.
They get their own rebound, though, and falls into the hands of Patrick Boyden, now it's going the other way. Patrick, jump shot, no good. Rebound, Brown, and he gets fouled going up.
Well, that's a little better, a little more aggressive, I think, down low. Brown going in there and drawing the foul, but that alley-oop was a little scary earlier at the other end. If they can pull that off a couple times, that can just tear the heart right out of a team.
Yep, and that's going to be Ben Moulton's first foul and team's first foul this half. So that first 3 throws, no good. See if we can make his second one. And one thing I will say is 3 throws, they can make or change the game, completely.
Absolutely.
Second one's up, no good. Rebound, Tim Brazou.
And the big man who can make throws is worth his weight in gold because he'll get fouled a lot.
Yep, and Louis drives and makes the basket.
I'll tell you, that kid has just got all kinds of ability.
Dante on the other end. Patrick in the corner 3, up, no good. Rebound, falls to Drury.
They're just getting the position on the rebound just all night.
Yeah, I mean, all you have to do is box out, and you have the height advantage.
Yeah.
So Ben Mullen passes it over to Jonathan Dean. In the corner, ball kind of goes away. Ian Spearance dives on it. I don't know how. That almost, I don't know if that's a travel or not, but.
They got a timeout call before the travel or foul call, but we'll keep it here. But that's an example of just flat out hustle. I mean, the thing is, Spearance, we've only seen a couple of games from him this year, but every single game we've seen him in, he's been the big hustler out there.
Yeah.
I mean, the kid really has a lot of energy, and it's good to see him getting the scoring column tonight, but he's been one of the bright spots for Frontier, who, been pretty much outplayed by Drury since the middle of that first quarter.
Yep, and when you see a kid diving after the ball like he has been, that's what you want to see out of a player. And, just giving your team opportunities that you don't normally have.
Yeah, and Ben, I'm sure, is frustrated right now, but this is one of those situations where, unfortunately, you're going to run into this every once in a while. You're going to run into a team that's taller, that maybe a little more skilled. And what's Frontier going to do? Their defense is going to win this game.
Yep.
Defense is going to spur the offense, as they did with Greenfield the other night. And they've got to do more of what we just saw Spearance do.
Yep.
Diving after loose balls, contesting everything. Even if you get into some foul trouble, you got to send a message to these guys. They can't just walk around the paint like that.
Yeah. And one thing you also have to do is you have to stop the press break. You just got to get back on defense fast. So Dylan Martin has it up top, pass over to Ian Spearance, drives to the center of the basket, over to DeBriel, layup no good, and rebound goes to Louis. Pass down to Ben Mullen, pump faked it there, and stolen by Spearance. Going the other way, layup blocked. Oh.
And again, give Mullen credit for getting back on defense like that to be able to make that block.
If you have speed in basketball, then you better use it. Patrick Boyden with a jump shot, and that one's good.
Top of the key.
Jonathan Dean bringing it down court. Guarded by Dylan Martin. Down low, easy basket there for Ben Mullen.
And that was a bit of an alley-oop as well.
And he has 21 points on the night. Over to DeBriel down low. To Brown, layup, no good, and Drury gets the rebound. Going the other way, now Mullen with it. They're passing around pretty quick. Three, no good, rebound. Frontier's ball.
Well, I'll tell you, that was good passing by Drury, and they really know where everybody is. This is a team that's got a lot of experience together, it looks like.
He gets by 3 defenders, Spearance does. And
you shouldn't have to, though. Someone should have come over and helped him out.
DeBriel, shot, and he's fouled.
Yeah, that's going to be on, I think, Brazeau. It should be anyway. He was the one closest. Yep, it's 2 on him, 2 on the team. And the 6th man, a reason to crow. Ah.
Yep. So DeBriel is going to have 2 shots here. First one's up, and that one's good.
Tyler DeBriel, of course, came over from Mohawk. He's been a nice addition.
Yeah, we saw some of the soccer games from him, and he played very well for Frontier.
It's a great year for Frontier soccer. Great year for a lot of Frontier teams in the fall. Now all we got to do is get a Turkey Day game between Frontier and Greenfield, and we'll be all set.
And so Ben Mullen bringing down the field again. They're in court. Over to good. And in the corner, 3 is good. Ben Mullen once again.
I'll tell you, that kid can really shoot.
Yeah. 24 points. Spearance, and it got ripped away there.
Tried to do too much on that one.
Yep. Frontier gets back on defense. Ben Mullen drives up, fouled, and won.
Well, I'll tell you, he's got the hot hand tonight for Drury.
Jeez.
Ben Moulton.
Yep, 26 points. Still over half Drury's points, and Frontier they need to find someone who can stop him. If it means double teaming him, that's what you have to do.
Well, he's been in this program, I think, for a while, and I remember he definitely was on those those Drury teams that went to the tournament.
Yep, and then some miscommunication there, and it's going to stay Drury's ball.
And it's breaking down for Frontier right now.
Yeah,
it's time out on the floor. We'll take the break. 4:49 to go in the third. Frontier is getting away from him. It's Drury 46, Frontier 32. This is Redhawk basketball on Frontier Community Access Television.
Hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. I'm your host Tom Albert, joined with Chris Collins, Kevin Murphy, and the rest of the FCAT crew. Tonight we have Frontier versus Drury, and Drury with a 14-point lead here, and they have the ball. Pass it in over to Tim Brazil. They have it at the top of the key. It's Zachary Devington, and drives the lane, fouled. Drawing the fouling is Louis Galoti. And that's going to be Tyler Dubriel's third foul on the night and team's second for this half. So they're going to say it was on, he wasn't in the act of shooting, so Tim, no make, rebound, inexperience, and he's bringing it down the other way. So for Frontier, Ian Spearance is doing a lot, and that will be Timothy Razoo, third foul, and team's third foul of the half. Boyden passed in to Spearance, over to Dubriel, back to Spearance, over to Martin, back to Spearance. Spearance gets it down low to Dubriel, shot up, and that one's good. So Dubriel with 6 points on the night and leads down to 12 with 4 minutes left to play in this second half. And Dubriel with the steal, it's going the other way. Gets a layup, and that one's good.
All right, Frontier looks like they're on the comeback trail here a bit. They're down by 10 now.
10 points. Get this game back to closer. It should. Almost stolen by Eric Brown, and it looks like it is stolen and falls into Martin's hands. Over to Eric Brown. Gets a layup, and that one's good.
And Drury is going to talk about it as suddenly Frontier has arrived with a vengeance. 3:36 to go in the third. Drury 46, Frontier surging with 38. This is Redhawk basketball on Frontier Community Access Television.
Hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. I'm your host once again, Tom Albert, with Chris Collins, Kevin Murphy, and the rest of the FCAT crew. Tonight we have Frontier versus Drury, and it's 46-38. And this is big. All of a sudden, you know, Frontier's coming back.
Well, we've said this before, and it's always been the case as long as I've been covering Frontier teams. The more aggressive they are on defense, the better they do on offense. It's just a fact of life. It's a Ben Barshevsky coach team. Defense is always a premium, and it should be. And they've got to keep the pedal on the metal here.
And it looks like Frontier's still going to be in that 2-3 defense. So Zachary Davington gets it on over to Tim Briazzo, over back to Davington. 10 seconds to shoot on the shot clock. Mullen, just too easy.
Way too easy. Just went through everybody. It's a big bucket for Drury.
Yep, and Martin over in the corner. Gets it back to Spearance. Spearance drives over to Patrick and blocked.
Good no-look pass in the baseline, but just too much Brazeau there.
So Drury trying to add to their 10-point lead. A three. No good. Rebound. Eric Brown over to Patrick Boyden. Layup. No good. Martin tried to save it from going out of bounds. Going the other way now. So
yeah, it's they're doing their best, but it's just too much height.
yeah, and
It's really causing trouble for them.
also that was a really fast break. You
Yeah.
know.
Well, they can run, but it's got to be controlled. You can't just run down the court and play street ball and expect to beat this team.
So once again, Ben Mullen, who has 28 points on the night for Drury, brings it down, draws the play, middle, draws the foul, and it looks like he's going to the line. Foul's going to be on Eric Brown. And you don't want to give this guy free throws. So he's going to shoot his first free throw. It's up. Good.
One more will make it an even 30 on the night for Ben.
Looks like Eric Brown's going to step out, and David Gray is going to take his place. 30 points. So 3/5 of Drury's points is just from Ben Mullen. Tyler DeBriel driving over to Spearance. Layup, no good. Foul.
Oh, he got wailed on. That's going to be Moulton, I think, that got him. And he got his money's worth on that one.
I think it's his second foul, fourth team foul. Spearance is on the free throw line. First one's up, no good. So to get Drury's lead to 11, if he can make this one. It's up, good. So Ian Spearance with 11 points on the night for Frontier. Drury, Ben Mullen going down the field. Court. Louis. Easy layup. He has 12 on the night. Spearance pushing the ball. Oh, gets it over to Martin. Martin over to Patrick. Corner three. Up. Look, it was tipped and no good. Pass was fast break that just didn't go Drury's way, and it's going to be Frontier's ball.
Well, I can't figure out is why they aren't letting Martin shoot. Martin has taken, I think, two shots,
Yeah.
2 threes tonight.
And he was wide open over there on the last play.
That's why I don't know why he passed it.
I mean, they know he's going to shoot the ball if he gets an open opportunity. Dylan over to Spearance. Gets it down low to David, who saves it from going out of bounds. And, yep, foul on Spearance, it looks like.
Yeah, you can tell he's frustrated. It's been a frustrating night for Frontier on a lot of levels.
And Spearance,
he's got 4 fouls.
Yeah,
If they lose him, that's going to be, you won't see him the rest of this quarter.
Nope. 3 ball, no good. And Sam Sharper gets the rebound, but it's stolen by Drury. Passed around. And Frontier kind of trying to get their defense. No, that shot's no good. And that one's an and one play.
They're winning almost every battle off the boards, and every time the ball comes off the boards, if a Frontier player gets to it, there's 3 blue shirts around him.
Yeah.
I mean, they're really swarming that basketball, and they're winning the battle on the glass, and it's right now the reason they're winning the game is, well, and they're up by 15. That's their largest lead so far.
Yeah, and Frontier, they used to have a lot of height, you know. Rebound, Sam Schreiber gets it. Trying to get it to go the other way. It falls into Drury's hands. Shot.
See,
good.
That's the problem right there. It's just they're just more aggressive at the ball.
And Anthony gets for Drury, he gets his first points on the night. Oh. Get over to Dylan Martin, who's asking for the ball. No good, though. So around 40 seconds left to play in this third quarter, and Drury has a demanding lead. Trying to add on it here. Ben Mullen, 3 ball, no good, and they get the rebound, and looks like there's a foul.
And Guliak got taken out by Martin. And that's only his first foul.
Yep.
And he's questioning it. I'm not sure what there is to question.
Yeah, so next foul by Frontier, they go into the bonus. Ball stripped, it goes out of bounds. Stays Drury's ball, Ben Moulton will inbound it.
Shot clock is off with 18.7 seconds left.
They get the play going. Over to Anthony for Drury. 10 seconds.
Nice give and go. That was just a nice little pick and roll.
Yep, and Louis Gallant has 3, no good. Yeah, 16 points for him.
We played 3 from Frontier, and Drury up on the Frontier Redhawks by a count of 58-39. Fourth quarter action upcoming on Frontier Community Access Television.
Hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. I'm your host, Tom Elbridge. I'm with Chris Collins, Kevin Murphy, and the rest of the FCAT crew. And
Iris and Tyler helping out with the computer and with the camera tonight on this Christmas week, and happy holidays to everybody out there. We've got Frontier Wrestling coming up Wednesday night, and then we're off until the following Thursday when the Frontier girls are in action.
so Sam Schreiber inbound the ball to Patrick Boyden. Trying to find somebody. Hands it off to Dylan Martin. Over to Dubril. Dubril will drive. Goes up. Fouled.
Yeah, and it was definitely some contact, but it looked like a good block too.
And that's going to be Tim Brazu's 4th team foul. You know, he's a good rebounder for them. So Dubril's first 3 throw up, good.
All net.
Yeah. So unless Frontier can somehow stage a huge comeback and score a lot of 3s, they're going to have to find a way to do that. Unless Drury just holds on to this lead.
It's a tough opponent.
Dubril's second 3 throw is good. Cuts the lead to 17 points. They break Frontier's press. Ben Moulton up, no good. And rebound falls to Pat Boyden. Dylan Martin. Foul. Is it going to be an offensive foul though, or?
No, it's going to be on the defender. Came back and blocked him. And it's going to be 2 shots for Dylan Martin.
So that's going to be Logan Davis's second foul on the night. And both teams with 6 fouls. So these are key through throws here. Dylan Martin up, no good. Second 3 throw. Up, and that one's good.
Makes 1 of 2.
Yeah, so Martin 6th on the night, and leads cut to 16. Tim, layup, no good. Rebound, Schreiber gets it off to Dubril. Dubril, fast breaking the ball over to Martin. Martin with a 3, no good. Rebound, falls into Tim's hands, and they go the other way. So Drury's coach, you know, being very loud here. And three, no good. Rebound, Brown. Going the other way, Patrick. That one's good.
Good transition. They haven't had a lot of those opportunities for transition buckets like that.
Leads down to 14 now, and Drury's got to find a way to break Frontier's defense, and they've done it in the past. We'll see that too easy.
And then there's Gouliot to just put the ice on it. Offensive foul. No,
Yeah.
did they call blocking? Offensive foul on DeBril.
And that's going to be Dubril's fourth. So 2 key players for Frontier with 4 fouls, and
Both their point guards.
yep. And still plenty of time on the clock. There's 6:15 left to play. Ball falls into Ben. Nope. Zach. Now over to Ben Mullen. He has it. Over to Zachary Davington. Drives to the basket. Layup. No. And now it's good.
Got the spin with about 3 seconds left in the shot clock.
62-44. And now the ball is going to Drury.
I think either Dylan stepped on the baseline or something happened. It wasn't a foul.
And looks like Dubril's going to take a seat for a while. Dante Ruggiano coming back into the game. He has a couple points on the night. Frontier, they just, Drury's just wasting the clock here. They get a shot off. Boyden comes down with the rebound. It's going the other way. Over to Eric Brown. Layup. Good.
Again, another transition bucket. Would like to have seen a few of those in the first half.
Yep. And that's kind of what Frontier's going to have to play, and that's going to be a kick. And stay Drury's ball. So 62-46. Around 5:15 left to play.
Now they're going to go over and confer with the score crew. They're going to say that they're going to put 24 seconds on the shot clock, so they're not going to say it was a kick.
Yep. So.
But I thought it was too.
Yep. Zachary Davington over to Ben Mullen. Over to Jonathan Dean. Drives to the basket. Back to Davington. Pump fake there. Over to Ben Mullen, who's been pretty unstoppable tonight.
Yeah, he's quite a ball player.
33 on the night for Ben Moulton. Dante for 3 ball, and that one's good.
Take it if you got it.
Yep. Tim Brazu getting it over half court. He has the ball. Over to Zach Davington. Across the court. And now Tim back with the ball. Over to Jonathan Dean. Drives. Foul on the play.
They're going to get Brown with a reach in, I think.
And it's going to go to 1-1.
Yep. Because we're in the bonus now.
Foul was
0-0.
Yeah, gets it on Dante.
Oh, Dante, okay.
Yep.
They're going to bring back in Spirits with the 4 fouls. Schreiber's going to sit.
Yeah, so once again, Frontier's all of a sudden getting a lot of fouls, but
it's aggressive behavior. You got to play hard.
Yep.
And if you have to give up some fouls to do it, then you do it.
Yep, and that first 3 throw was good by Jonathan Dean. Second 3 throw up, good. So we'll go 2 for 2 out the line there. Ian Spearance with it, brings it up the court. Over to Pat Boyden. Over to Dante. Dante. And gets it ripped from him. Dante gets back and makes a foul.
I thought he was going to try and dunk it. He slowed down. And it's going to be a 1-1.
you don't want this guy at the line.
No, you don't.
First one's no good, though.
You put the whammy on it.
I guess I did. Yeah, so Frontier's 9th foul and Dante's 2nd team foul. Second three, that was good. So he has 19 on the night. Louis, good a lot. And Dante brings it over half court, pushes to Eric Brown, layup no good, gets his own rebound, goes back up, gets the ball ripped from him. Louis, nice easy layup.
Yeah, this is starting to get away again from Frontier.
Yep.
Now you got Drury's scoring transition buckets like crazy.
70-49. Dylan Martin, layup no good. Rebound Drury. Three ball, no good. Spearance bringing down the court. What a Boyden. Boyden for three, no good. Nothing all of a sudden, you know, Frontier gets hot there and now nothing's falling their way. Jonathan Dean with it, guarded by Martin. Over to Louis, drives, goes, gonna be Frontier's ball. And they're gonna have a timeout, so they're gonna take a quick break, and so will we. This is Frontier Community Access Television. Hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. I'm your host Tom Albert, joined with Chris Collins, Kevin Murphy, Iris, and Tyler. Tonight's game, it's Drury leading 70-49 with around 2:55 left to play in this game.
Yeah, it's been a frustrating night for Frontier, especially on the boards. And not surprising because we got some tall kids out there for Drury, but it just seems like when they start to get into a rally, it derails.
Yep, and we talked about off air that Frontier, they just don't have the height that they used to have. Ian Spearance, three ball, no good. Rebound goes to Drury. And Jonathan Dean bringing up the court. He calls the play, guarded by Tyler DeBriel. Gets it off the lot. 2:30 left to play. Heavy defense. Oh. Three ball, no good. Rebound, DeBriel, and just runs into trouble there, but saves the ball was Martin. I thought it almost went out of bounds. Dante over to Pat Boyden. Three ball, no good. Kicked over to Gulot. Nice easy layup, good. And he has 23 points on the night.
Well, they're pouring it on now.
DeBriel driving, layup, no good. Drury gets the rebound.
Well, it's good to see Frontier hanging in there. They're doing their best, but it's a good basketball team they're playing.
Yeah, and when you have players like Ben Mullen who can put up 33 points and Louis who can put 23 points up, there's not a lot you can do. Three ball, no good. Put back, good. 25 on the night. There's gonna be a timeout on the floor. 74-49, Drury leading. This is Frontier Community Access Television. Hello and welcome back to Frontier Community Access Television. I'm your host, Tom Alva, joined with Chris Collins, Kevin Murphy, Tyler, and Iris. And once again, the score is 74-49. Drury with a huge lead here. They're leading by a lot. And we have 1:29 left to play.
Well, they've definitely been the better team all night. It's just the fact of life.
Yeah, I mean, and with Drury, if you have two players that have more points combined than Frontier's total, there's not a lot you can do.
Starters are out for Frontier. They got the second team in there.
So Dante over and passed out of bounds. Tried to get it to Matt Seacard, just couldn't do it.
And now Drury will pull their starters out. So we'll have a bit of JV action for the last minute 6.
So Nicholas Seiko bringing up the court. Sam Schreiber tried to steal the ball. He's going to be... He either caused the foul or... Yeah. So Nicholas Seiko with a foul. It goes into 1-1. And
Logan Crockwell is going to, I think, well, let's see here. Nope. It's going to be a Schreiber shooting.
52 seconds left to play in the game. Sam Schreiber, and that 1-1 was no good. So bringing up the court is David Amont over to Stephen Cornell. Dante gets a steal and just trying to get it down court. Trying to find someone over to Matt Seacard. Matt up, no good. Going the other way. So Logan Davis now over to Stephen Cornell, and looks like they
can dribble it out.
Yeah.
Well, they got about 2 seconds shot differential to the game clock.
Yeah, I mean.
Shot clock violation with 2.2 seconds left. Kind of a classy move to not take a shot there. The damage has been done.
Yeah, and to be fair to Frontier, they played well. They just, not well enough.
The final score, the Drury Blue Devils come to Goodnoe Gymnasium and beat the Frontier Redhawks by a count of 74-49. That drops Frontier to 3-1 on the season. Their first loss, and their first loss in the league. And I'm not sure what Drury's record is, but that's a good basketball team. I'm sure they're going to do fine in this new alignment with the Hampshire League. But it was one of those nights where just too much height. And the battle was won on the boards more than primarily. And Frontier just could not get in the groove. And they just couldn't deal with the height advantage of the Blue Devils. And that's why we wound up where we did.
Yep. And just once again, we go over Ben Moulton with the 33 points. Louis Gillot with 25 points, and you can't when that's more than Frontier scored. There's not a lot you can do.
Exactly, and it's a good ball team. They deserve to win that game, and I'll be curious to see how they do against other competition from this area. But we always know that the Berkshire teams, when they come down the mountain for the tournament, they're always tough, and they're going to be just as tough in the regular season with a statewide tournament in the offing still for the spring to come. But Drury Blue Devils come in and they beat the Frontier Redhawks by a count of 74-49. Final thoughts, Tom?
For Frontier, it was just, a good game to finally see that competition instead of seeing it in like the postseason,
Absolutely, and they'll just get better with time as they experience games like this, and we'll see where they go from here. The next broadcast of girls basketball is next Thursday. We have wrestling coming up on Wednesday night, and then we have a full slate of games coming in the brand new year. So my broadcast partner, Tom Albert, my studio producer here on site has been Kevin Murphy, the executive producer of Frontier Community Access Television Sports, and Jessica Chinsky and Tyler Walkowitz, thank you for helping out with the cameras. My name is Chris Collins. The final score for the final time, Drury beats Frontier 74-49. Thanks for watching and so long. Frontier Community Access.